I thought it was Ron out here.
Yeah, he's switching the other ones.
Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah, I can cut him off, but good God, paying 1,800 and some bucks for water, and all I use it for here now a little bit for water the lawn.
Yeah.
And I really had a bill today.
Uh-oh. For what?
Oh, it's for the house insurance and the car insurance there for a year. How much you think I had to write that one out for?
Well,
House insurance was $2,272 or something, I think, just for it. The other one, it was, anyhow, it come to $4,000. Might have only been the other just $2,027, because it seems like $4,027 or something for everything.
yeah.
That's for a year. Good God, last year they're just in the shit. What's the place down at the bottom of the hill?
Oh,
I've been
farmers?
with them for years.
Is it farmers?
Yeah, farmers
Yeah.
insurance. Good God, 3,000. Something that.
I have to admit, I'm a hard-working person.
Afternoon, guys. I had to cut that last clip off with Grandpa, or else it would have just been one long bleep. He got going about insurance and was just cussing up a storm. So my mom always cusses me for my swearing, but now you guys know where I get it from. Grandpa Al's usually pretty quiet, but when you get him going, he gets going. But it's Thursday, so it's the what do you call it? Tradition or whatever the hell it is. He's going back and forth on his driveway. We turned the water in on his yard for him, so filled the ditch up. We got the rest of the stream coming down here. We're gonna start on Jake's here around Uncle Rick's house and get this corn watered because it is looking dry. We've got a heat wave going over. It was 96 yesterday. It's 98 today. But I think it's supposed to cool down this weekend. There's a dry cold front moving through. And then it's supposed to warm right back up. No rain. Just some cooler temperatures. But when Grandpa's watering his lawn and we don't have anything there on that end to water with it, he only takes about probably a quarter of the stream to push it through on that yard. So we juggle the rest of it to water somewhere else. So I'm sure this first run's going to go real slow on this field. But what do you do? Looks like Uncle Rick's been watering on the other ditch. He got this piece watered here. And I hate to say it, but that sweet corn looks pretty pitiful. Kind of got behind on weeding it. That's what happens when gets busy in a hurry. But I'm going to sit here and just wait for this ditch to fill up. It'll probably be another half hour. I don't know how many runs he'll want to water here before he takes it up on Elmer's. We still got a run of wheat up there that we've only watered once. We want to try and get over it again. We've got one run of hay that we've never watered yet. We'd like to get over it, but I highly doubt we're going to get it all watered this turn. So, yeah. We'll go from there. Alright, we got Jake's going. We had to cut down from 10 tubes to 7 because the canal's down. And the water that Grandpa's taking on his lawn, he's taking quite a bit, so we're only running 7 siphon tubes. 6 siphon tubes, sorry, we cut it down to 6. Take forever to push through at that rate. We're headed to start Alice's now. Mark got done with his produce, so we're gonna get Alice's going. Rick's already got one run done on it. Hopefully we'll get over the other 2 tonight. Trying to decide if we want to take it on hay or if we want to take it on this safflower again. That stuff on the sand is burning up. I tell you guys, we freaking need a rain big time. But I'm gonna go get this started. I'll be right back. Alright, we got Alice's going. I'm gonna go stop and see my mom for a minute and get some ice and some water. Then come back. I'll have to stop and record the top end of that for you. See if the camera will pick up. You can really tell where the sandbar is on that field. Top about quarter of us just beach sand. Uncle Rick's gonna go get the pipes off of Waldron's and bring them up. We're gonna water hay on Davies. Why is there a hose across the driveway? I don't want to run over it, so I'm going to stop short. But Rick was just telling me, I guess up by the dam somewhere along the canal there, they found a big old crack in it. So they got the canal riders up there, they got the engineers or something up there, and they got looking into it, and it was a big dry stress fracture. I don't know how wide it was, but they said it went about 3 feet deep. Canal wasn't leaking or anything, so they dug into it a little bit and patched it and fixed it. Just from the ground being so dry, not having any rainstorms. Yeah, the ground is really dry. He was saying down to Waldron's, it was cracked, the dirt was cracked like that, and it's actually pulled the roots off the corn plant, and so the corn's all tipping over. I tell you guys, if it ain't one thing, it's a freaking another around here. But yeah, I'm gonna go get some water, and then I'll try and remember to stop and show you top end of Alice's. It's been about an hour, but I ran back over here to Alice's to check these tubes, make sure they're all still running. I cannot believe how big a hole these things wash. And this stuff, it's just like beach sand. It's so fine. It's crazy. It's funny in this field, I don't know if the camera picks it up, but about where that big tree is, a line straight across the field. This corn is just all curled up and dry, and then after that it's about 1.5 to 2 feet taller. Gets into some better dirt. I wouldn't have believed there'd have been that kind of sand under here when we leveled this, because this field used to be 2 fields that went down about halfway this way, and then the rows changed and went this way. There was a ditch that ran down along the road here, and you would water that bottom field north to south, and it was a pain in the ass. You'd have it in corn, and the run would be done in a half hour. So, all right, this looks like it's running good. We'll let it run till 11:30. I'm gonna go check the pipes on Jake's, see how they're doing, where we cut down to 6, make sure the ditch ain't flooding over or anything, make sure they're all still running. And I'll go check on Grandpa and see how the lawn water's coming. Because when he gets done, that's going to change everything on Jake's. We'll have to readjust and start more tubes and whatnot. So let's go check those tubes. You can really tell in this safflower too where all the sand's at. This bottom end is burning up. Top end looks good. Trying to decide whether we should water it again, because we're afraid we might drown the top of it if we water it. Well, then this bottom part needs it. So I don't know what we're gonna do. We'll probably end up watering it. We'll just see. That'll be tomorrow's project. Alright, these are all running. I cannot believe that ditch is holding just 6 siphon tubes. That shows you what happens when that canal drops a little bit and how much water he takes out for his lawn. It is what it is, I guess, though. He pays for the water, so he pays for all the water shares. It's just kind of annoying because heaven forbid that lawn go for a week without water. Most of us, we only water our lawn around here every 2 weeks, if it's lucky. It might be burnt to a crisp, but gotta do what you gotta do to keep the crops alive. So, all right, I'm gonna go check on him now. You know, it's only the 19th of June, and I cannot believe how much this grain has turned. At this rate, we might be cutting by the 4th of July. That's what happens when you have no rain and record heat. I wish we had all that triticale and barley and crap pulled out of there. That field would look a lot nicer. Oh well. Even the white wheat's turned quite a bit. That is insane. Hopefully there's some good grain in there. That doesn't mean we're gonna have a bad year on it. We'll have to keep our fingers crossed.
See you watering on analysis again yet?
Yeah, we got it going about 7:30.
Oh. How many lines you got there? 3?
3. But he already had one done, so we're on the second one.
I can't believe that back row is supposed to be early girls and get Jockey these oh God, what are these other little bell shaped ones?
They're the Romas?
Yeah, look how big of plants they are.
Yeah.
How good they're growing.
These other ones, they don't look like early girls.
That's what they're supposed to be.
This first row to me, they look like early girls.
Now, yeah, that's one plant right here is an early girl.
Yeah.
And then the other 5 over there is early girls.
Are you sure?
Well, that's what the tag said.
Now, how were you able to see the tag?
Well, I don't know. That's what your grandma read to me.
Had Grandma read it?
Yeah. I don't know. There should be a tag right out in there. Well, no. Maybe it's up the first.
Up the front. Well, how much money you want to put on it?
You're kidding me.
No. According to this tag, these ones are Romas.
Oh, I got them mixed. Good God. Oh, I could have done that when I planted them.
I don't see a tag for these other ones, so.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it at all, Jeff. But I got it mixed up.
And for future generations, it is on video. So. The planter box turned out nice.
Yeah, they're going good.
They're growing really good. Hampson, I've never heard of that variety.
Yeah, that's a new one that Utah State developed over there the last 2 or 3 years. Yeah, well, I had them in here with not last year, but the year before, and good hell, they really done good.
You done good? Huh.
Well, I can't believe I got them mixed up.
Yep. Well, I'm kind of upset now. I just had a good BS session with Grandpa. He was telling stories, and here I thought I had the camera rolling, and no, it wasn't. He was telling me about the tomatoes. Grandma makes a salad with them, or the cucumbers, excuse me, the cucumbers. She makes a salad with them. She soaks them in vinegar with an onion, and he really likes it. And he used to go fishing with old Ray Lish that lived on the corner. They were really good friends. Ray's since passed away, but they'd go fishing, and he took that on one of their fishing trips, and Ray asked him what it was, and Grandpa told him, and Ray's like, "Oh God, that sounds disgusting." Grandpa's like, "Well, do you want to try some?" "Yeah, I'll try some." They said every fishing trip, Ray would call and make sure he had a bowl of that to go with him after that. So then he was telling me a few other stories. We were talking about the frost last year. It actually happened a year ago today, or last night, I guess. We were talking about it, and then he was telling me, I don't remember the year, but they went up to see his sister or something. No, they went with one of his other cousins to go see some family, and it was like the 6th of July, and they came home when it had froze, and all the corn was froze and whatnot, and it was sweet corn he had planted for Del Monte. So he was worried about it, called the field guy, and the field guy's like, "No, just leave it alone, it'll come back." And he said sure as hell it came back. So it can happen even in July. Pray like hell it don't. But he got done with his yard. I just shut the water off on it, so I'm coming to check the pipes. Looks like Rick's moving a few, so I'll stop and see what he wants to do. Morning, guys. It is the next morning, and I just realized I didn't film an outro for the video yesterday. Not much went on after story time with Grandpa. We kept the water going through the night. We took it on that wheat on Elmer's, and then on the east ditch we finished Alice's and took it on Davy's hay, or on Jack's hay I should say. And that was it for the night. So thanks for watching, guys, and we will catch you in the next one.